Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to start another survival run in the Long Dark. In my last few videos, the Dead Man run and my Sleepwalker recap, day 192, I talked about, at different times I talked about the main challenges in the game, and specifically there's initially like a gear challenge where you have to get the clothing, tools all set up, and then after that there's a food crunch where, at least on Sleepwalker and Dead Man, where you need over 2,500 calories a day. You need to get your food figured out or else you're going to starve. And then finally, later in the game, around day 30 to 60, there's a temperature crunch where the temperature's tanking out and you need to make advanced clothing in order to live comfortably. But after that, life is actually pretty stable in Great Bear. And you can see in my Sleepwalker run at day 192, my character was living comfortably in Desolation Point, and he was actually suffering from genuine boredom that was, leading him to take crazy risks like going after Scruffy and whatnot. And there's just not a whole lot to do because you're on top of the world basically. And it's fun and all, but overall I think I'm a little disappointed that the difficulty in the Long Dark essentially ends somewhere around day 60. It kind of stabilizes. So I've long thought that it should get harder and harder and eventually kill you. It is the Long Dark after all, not the Long Light. So, perhaps the devs will add some sort of late game in one of their editions, one of their releases, but I don't know. One way to do it actually would be to implement like a seasonal change in the daylight hours. So, if Great Bear is in Canada, which it's supposed to be, the days will get longer and shorter. So where I live in Canada, the days do get fairly short in the winter. And if you go to an even higher latitude, they get really short. And in some places, they get permanent night for a period. So it's strange to me that the devs didn't think to implement some kind of seasonal variation in daylight, given that their runs can last a year or more. I don't know, perhaps they didn't think we would survive that long, but we did. And the Sleepwalker wants more. So until the devs implement a late game, I've decided to explore another option, and that's a mod. And I've heard there's some controversy about modding in the Long Dark, and there's been some back and forth on the forums and between the community that's modding the game and the devs. I don't exactly know what the difficulty or the issue is here. The devs do seem reluctant to support mods at this point. They did indicate in some recent posts that they plan to add mod support at a later date, but so it seems that they're not fundamentally against the idea of mods. It's just that at this point in their dev process, they can't support them, or they won't support them at this point. So anyway, in this case, I'm going to try out a mod with the caveat then that the behavior of the game that you see here doesn't reflect the Hinterland product. So bear that in mind. If stuff is broken or weird in this mod experience, it's not their fault. But also, if stuff's cool and it's compelling and interesting, that's also not their fault, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a Sleepwalker run, but using the Relentless Night mod by Shieldheart. The Relentless Night mod takes the geomagnetic disaster theory to even further detail, and it suggests that the spin of the planet is actually decaying, so that the planet's spin is slowing down, and eventually the planet will become tidally locked with the sun. So this is what happened with our moon in our orbit. The moon's spin gradually decayed because of tidal forces until only one face of the moon is seen from the Earth. And exactly why this happens is interesting, and I don't understand it in great detail, but it's a cool effect, cool astronomical effect. And there's other places in the solar system where it's happened, and it's just cool. But if this were to happen with the Earth and the sun, and I don't even know if it could happen, one side of the Earth eventually would always have day because it would always face the sun, and the other would have night. And the designer of this mod, Shieldheart, made the understandable decision that Great Bear ends up on the dark side of the Earth. So the way that the mod works is that the days slow down steadily until an endgame state, which is perpetual night. And so yeah, the Relentless Night mod is, in a word, it's diabolical. The slowing of the days and the nights, on the one hand, is good because you get longer days where more can be done, but the terrible flip side is that the nights get longer and longer. And you have to survive increasingly long periods of really terrible cold. And to make this all more interesting, the mod makes a critical change to the way interiors handle temperature. They're no longer magically warm at all times. So you can't just hide out all night in a camp office. But instead, interior temperatures scale with the exterior temperatures. So this means that you have to survive the long nights by running a fire, basically. At least in the later game you do. And so the game becomes about an ultimate prep experience for the end game, which is a permanent night. And I'm assuming that permanent night will eventually kill you because you'll run out of fuel and freeze, or run out of food. But I don't actually know what happens. I haven't, I've done a little test run just to see, and I've just way scared by this lengthening night thing. It's really intense, and the change in the interior temperature dynamic is incredibly cool and intense. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. And so that's the end of the preamble. Let's get into the mod settings and see what's going to happen here, and we'll get into the game. So here's the modded splash screen. You'll see I'm still using 1.47, but I understand that this mod actually works coincidentally with later versions of the game. I'm still staying at 1.47 because I just like it. So let's start a new game, Relentless Night. I'm going to do a custom game. Here's all of it. So here are the Relentless Night settings. So perpetual night end game is on. The day after which the end game starts, I had it at 2 just a second ago to test something, but let's set it at, I'm trying to think what I should do. I'm thinking of setting it at 100. The default is 200. Oh yeah, and I've preset this to interloper settings, and I'm going to modify that in just a sec. But so let's say the end game starts at 200. The default for the day lengthening is 15%, and I found that to be good. So basically what that means is 15% of a 24-hour day, a constant amount is added to every day length, every successive day. When I first played this, my test run, I actually felt like this was a compounded value, so it's 15% of the previous length day, but I actually, on reading this, it doesn't sound like it is. So anyway, outdoor effect on indoor temperatures. So basically 50% of the outdoor temperatures, how does this work? So 50% of the current outdoor air temperature will be subtracted from the environment's base temperature. So basically, yeah, that's, you know, how much of an insulation factor does the indoors get? Heat retention, really cool. Basically, fires heat interiors, and the interiors cool off over time, which is really a realistic and cool thing. Freezing damage, they have a punishing freezing damage thing. I don't even know what that's about, but basically, when it gets really, really cold, it saps your condition even faster. Temperature affects wildlife amount, so the wildlife comes out more in the day than the night, I think. Final wildlife minimum population of 10%. This is the default is 10%. Day wildlife decline reaches a minimum. So it was originally yoked to the end game, 100 and 200. I think I'm going to say like 150. So the whatever. Let's make it 100. We'll keep them yoked. And then they lengthen the fire burn time and the lantern burn time. I'm just going to go with that because the devs of this mod, Shieldheart, seem to think that's a good idea. So the reason I'm making it 100 endgame day of 100 rather than 200 is, you know, it's a playthrough video, so I don't want you guys to have to wait to day 200 to see endgame, you know. So let's put a little pressure on. Let's try to get it set up by day 100 so we can see what's going to happen. My previous Sleepwalker character was fairly set up by day 100, so maybe I'll get, if I'm lucky, and if I'm careful, we'll get there. So let's go back to the other custom settings. So it's got interloper, game start settings. I don't know if this is interloper. I feel like interloper would have had high wind, but I'm just going to go with it. I'm sort of assuming that that's interloper. I don't know. Okay, these settings. So I've been playing Deadman. Calorie burn rate for interloper is high. That's good. Freezing rate high, obviously. These two, the fatigue rate, I've actually found that on Deadman you sleep a lot, and it just feels a little unrealistic that you sleep. You can't. You're tired before the end of a full day. So I don't know. I felt like the game was built around interloper settings, so I'm going to keep that at medium. On the other hand, in these long nights, sleeping's a good thing, so it saves you calories. So I may pay for that, but let's just leave it at interloper settings. Now, I'm turning it into a Sleepwalker run. So at rest condition is off. Condition recovery rate ambient is low. The reason I'm doing this is that I want to force myself to have to keep my calories stocked up. If I play interloper, I only need 750 calories a day, which is ridiculous. So we're doing a Sleepwalker run. This allows me to have very slow condition gain. Remember, there's no birch bark tea in my mode right now because I'm using 1.47. So I'm just going to have that ambient slow 0.25% per hour recovery. And I think that worked out well in Sleepwalker, so I'm going to keep it. All the other stuff is yes. Let's look at the other stuff. Item decay rate, rifle availability, no. All that's interloper settings. Harvestable plant availability, interloper has it on high. I'm going to punish myself. I like the low setting. It feels more natural. There aren't so many cattails, you know, it's basically what it comes down to. Wildlife spawns, I'm going to leave these the way they are because I know that the Relentless Night mod will decrease these anyway. So let's leave those. Now, however, I'm going to change the wolf settings to the punishing ones from Deadman because I like them. I think wolves should attack you. Wolf medium, okay, wolf detection range, let's make it far, but wolf fear, counter. Yeah, I'm going to leave that because, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could make it low or none, but I don't know. Let's keep it kind of somewhat interesting. And I'll leave that at the interloper setting. So guys, those are my settings. I don't think this code is going to mean anything to you guys because I'm using 1.47 and it's Relentless Night, so who knows, but let's get into this. Wish me luck. I guess I'm doing random. I'm giving myself my Snowwalker and Freerunner because that's my style. I like those two perks. Oh god, so here we go. Let's see what happens here. Now I don't have to panic right away because it starts out with the day length being normal. Okay, where's that? Broken Railroad. Okay, that's actually a really good start. Oh no, it's not Broken Railroad, it was Coastal Highway. Okay. That's also kind of a really good start. Well, actually, yeah, so this is not an amazing start. What am I doing? Okay, G. Yeah, this is not an amazing start because there's not necessarily matches where I'm going. Right. Actually, this is not an amazing start. I mean, the dam is a wonderful thing, but yeah, it's not a guaranteed match spawn. So, I think there might be a guaranteed flare in the dam, so that could be that could be what I have to rely on here. But yeah, look at this, guys. It's going to be some major freezing damage here. Part of me is like, maybe I should have gone to Coastal Highway first. But let me tell you, my overarching plan, let's say if I get there, is to... already taking freezing damage. Wow. It's because it's so cold. It's like the dawn, which is super cold. The coldest time of the day they started me on. Freezing. Anyway, back to what I was saying is my overarching plan is to set up a Quonset, because Quonset has really good animal spawn and it's got really good stick spawn. So got a lot of potential, I think, as a long-term base. Yeah, this is going to be punishing, guys, for condition. Like, really punishing. We're going to probably lose 50% here just getting to the dam. And I don't feel like I can go... It would be insane to go get the... Without matches, it's ludicrous to go down and get the flare gun. But we're going to take a quick peek here. See if we can't find the rope. And we're gonna need our buffs. This is, again, Sleepwalker run, Deadman run. You just live and die by your buffs, so. I think I'm pretty much gonna ignore the rabbits right now. Oh, there's the rope, guys, so that's awesome. And I would love a piece of coal. Yeah, we're not gaining back here. No point in staying. Let's go. So the rope is a good find. Oh, don't miss that can of soup. And I should take some tinder. Okay, I'm just gonna move because we are taking a % per minute here. And gotta remember that at least we're not on Deadman, but you know, Sleepwalker, the recovery from frostbite risk. Freezing recovery is insanely low. Actually, I don't even think I can get over here, guys. Okay, there we go. Chase that rabbit down the hill. Sometimes there's a bin up there, but I'm just going to skip it. And I'm going to have to come back here. Oh, I hate that. Getting caught in the terrain like that is the worst. If if I had matches, if I even had a flare, I'd probably go down and get that thing right now. But just drop that thing. 5 kilos, get rid of it. Let's go, go, go. It looks like we're pre-blizzard here. And I think I'm gonna go, actually, this is crazy, but I think I'm gonna check the trailer here. Or the, sorry, the train car. Even though it's gonna cost me a few percent. Because I might have the heavy hammer and then I can kind of just push. Just for the cattail, or the fire starter. Cost me a percentage. Yeah, I'm already regretting this decision. But it is annoying to come over to this corner, so it's kind of good to get it done now. What's it gonna be, guys? Oh, fail. No, oh, there it is. Guys, so this is a fairly sweet start, actually. The only thing is I don't have matches, but in terms of gear, initial gear, like, heavy hammer is a great find. And yeah, I'm pretty much gonna try to, oh, look at that coming in. Wow. Punishing. Okay, there's all my birch. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. God, guys. Look at that, eh? Punishment time. It's super dark in here. I can't see anything. I'm not gaining temperature, so there's no point in staying. Just gonna walk, pain walk. Now, the one thing I'm hoping, the one potential blessing here is that this blizzard prevents the wolf from spawning near the trailers. And the wind is going my direction, so should be grateful for that. But yeah, this is definitely a punishing first day. Try to stay in the wind shade for the little bit of clothing protection I can get. Harsh. Okay, I'm assuming that means the wolf is not here. And watch, we're going to be still cold in here actually now. Think about it. Oh god, guys. Oh my god, it's not even close. Oh my god. That's right, blizzard drops the temperature by 10. What's that? Okay, Windbreaker, great find. Oh, because I'm wet too, eh? Oh my god. So, tell you what, we're just gonna bolt for the dam. Because, yeah, it's not doing us any good here. just kind of hoping maybe is there. I don't think there's a match spawn back here, but just anything to take my. I found another piece of clothing I could maybe make it in the bed, but yeah, guys, this is always a bad trailer. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I think in one of my previous runs for Deadman, I was saying that I think Mystery Lake's actually the worst spawn because there's no immediate path to a fire. Oh, there goes the frostbite, guys. Wow. Painful. And this is not any better, so I'm just gonna go for hopefully try to find that flare. What are we dealing with here? -8 still. Oh my god. Okay, so I think there's a flare over this way. Hopefully. No. Okay, it's somewhere else then. I think it's over by the dead guy. I hope. It's dark in here. There's the flare. There's the flare. And now I'm thinking I definitely should have gone to yeah, I definitely should have gone to Coastal Highway. What am I doing? Start that up. Yeah, painful, guys.
Looks like it worked.
Let's get that thing fired up. Oh, did I use my can? How do I not have a can? I thought we started with a can. Oh, maybe I used the can for that. Okay. Guess that's what you have to do if you smash it. I don't know. Oh my god, guys. So that's a hard start. Yeah. So let's wait a bit. I guess what I can do is make some of these. I've only got one. And actually, I think what I should do is go down and try to get the... Okay. Oh, I've got the purification tablets, so let's do that. Oops. Okay. It's 47 minutes. Definitely should be taking a couple torches off this thing. Let's drop in a cedar. I had a good torch to start with, and they just went to heck on me. Oh. Not good. So let's do melted. Melted. Okay, so that's a liter. Wow, we didn't even really heat up, guys. It's just so cold. Let's do another one. And another one. Okay, 23. Okay. Okay, and let's oops. We're gonna go do the I'm gonna go try to find that sleeping bag right now. Now that we're here. And we have some daylight. I mean, I suppose I could go to Pleasant Valley. I'm not sure what to do. I think basically I haven't really decided what the right thing to do is. You know, I do want to do Timberwolf obviously to get potential gear, but yeah, we'll just have to see about that. I'm in a vector. I really want to make sure I have a good base setup in Quonset before I do anything like that. Any missions like that. Okay, so let's go. I suppose it would be worthwhile doing the, just checking for that hacksaw. Where is it again? Oh, it's all the way on the other side. But yeah, maybe there's the scarf as well. Better clothing up a bit before I go out. I guess I might as well do this. Getting sucked into the full search here, but... And I'm forgetting we do need to find matches. That's really important. Critical. Yeah, there's no guaranteed matches. It's like I could search the whole dam, and yeah, I probably won't find matches. Now, I think there was a potential match spawn up in the control office. That's sometimes there. Okay, nice torch. That's great. The only good thing about not having matches is that I don't have to worry about accidentally clicking to start a torch. Okay, there's the scarf. So, too little too late, right? Oh, I don't even know where I got the frostbite. It looks like it's on my face. Anyway. Ha! There, that's what I came for, the hacksaw. Great. So, that's huge. Might as well take that. So yeah, apart from the frostbite, this is starting to turn into an okay run. The frostbite is a real bummer, but you know what? A little bit of condition here and there. You know, I'll get the well-fed buff. And the only thing that sucks about the frostbite is I have to stare at it the whole time, telling me that I messed up. Just constantly, just through whatever, however long I survive this run, I'm going to be mocked by the frostbite icon. You know, which is a bummer. Oh god, guys. Of course, right? And my fire went out. So we're all in here. And I tell you what, we are going to go to Pleasant Valley. Oh no, I can't get to the cave without fire. So we're not going to Pleasant Valley. Didn't we already have a blizzard? Oh, yeah, sorry. It was a blizzard when I went in and it didn't end. I just couldn't hear it. Oh, there it is. I hate getting up here. There it is. Okay, that guy I'm going to come back for. Cold, cold, cold. You never know. Maybe I can make it through that cave on daylight, ambient daylight. I actually don't remember. I think I'm going to try because, you know, Pleasant Valley has guaranteed matches. I don't know any more guaranteed matches than that. In your, I guess I could go to Spence, but oh, the Wolves are out. I thought the Blizzard meant they weren't going to be out. Oh, he's occupied, but I don't know. This is not even worth doing, but the one thing that strikes me about Quonset that's a bummer, oops, is that Quonset has not a really good rabbit spawn population. No bedroll. Oh, bedroll. Yes, guys. Yes. Okay. Bedroll. Oh my god, in matches. Okay. Oh my god. So too little too late on the gloves. If only I hadn't got that frostbite, guys, it would have been perfect. But hey, it's never perfect. Life ain't perfect. Okay, so much daylight. Not that much. Clipped him. And I'm inclined to go up here because I'm going to need to get my buffs ready for Pleasant Valley. It's that kind of place. Oh, look how tired I am, guys. Doing a lot of sprinting. Sometimes there's a sapling up here too, but I think might be misremembering that, but so wait, now am I going to Pleasant Valley? Maybe I'm not. Actually, not really any reason to. I mean, there's gear. There's the control hut I would like to go to because the gear, but I don't have a pry bar. Maybe there's a lot of requirement for pry bar in Pleasant Valley, but am I ever going to go back is the question. I think I'm going to go and take my chances. That sucks that there was no maple sapling up here. But yeah, Pleasant Valley, there's probably enough clothing loot that it's worth going. So I think I'm going to go. Okay, I guess one rabbit. A little bit frozen. Beamed him in the head. Okay, off we go, guys. So, yeah. And I'm carrying the heavy hammer. I'm probably going to leave it somewhere. I'm already overweight, yeah, with those two bunnies. It's a little crazy going to Pleasant Valley right now, but punishing. Temperature. I'm gonna leave the heavy hammer right here. Oh my god, I'm carrying the bloody fuel as well. Okay, so let's put in a couple hours here. And I think we're going to try to make for the radio control hut and call it a night. Yeah, that's the goal. Okay, so here's our fire. So we're going to get fed up here. And unfortunately, nothing's frozen, so...
That did it.
I'm gonna be here for a while, guys. Okay, so let's get some water going. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Forgot about that. I guess we can find out how long that takes. Let's find out. 1 hour 13. Should be like 20 minutes. 1 hour 13. Oh no, it's a minute. Okay, that's fair. 20 minutes, eh? Just about to go hungry on that. Hungry, thirsty. No weapons. Oh yeah, wrong button. Okay, as much as I would like to harvest those things, how much time's left on this thing? 7 minutes, okay.
All I can think about is food.
What are we doing? 16 minutes and 3 minutes, so let's do the 3 minutes. Let's put in some of the little ones. Oh, it's a big one. Little one.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Yeah. The tiredness thing is an issue. So we've got 10 minutes and 15 minutes. Let's do the 15. Okay, eat that. Yeah, it's a long way to get your calories here, that's for sure. 14 and... Okay, let's take that. Let's toss on, what's it, 13 and 38, okay. I suppose I should maybe I'll sleep here. I mean, it might actually be the right thing to do. Is, 23 minutes. What's it going to be? It takes a long time to take these things off, but okay. I wonder if I could have put an hour's sleep in there. Oh gosh, there's more meat. 40 minutes. I'm gonna take a gamble, guys. Okay. Definitely pushing the limits a little bit there. Okay, a little bit of food left. 12 minutes. Okay. So, you know what? Oh, yeah, no coffee. So that's another good reason to go to the patrol hut. Kind of weather permitting, right? Leave that there for a little snack when I come home. Alright. Oh, hey. Forget how this works here. Is this just a dead end? I need more light. This thing's useless. Yeah, dead end? No. What's this? Looks like the main path. That is the main path. Just check that one other path. Be careful here. So I came that way.
At least a rest.
I'm hoping, yeah, this is a dead end. That's good. Okay. Big cave. I forgot how big this one is. Okay, and then this is the main path. I'm hoping this is dead end as well. Guys, I'm like disoriented, eh? I don't remember this cave at all. Okay, yeah, that is a dead end. Good. Let's do a right turn here. Yeah, it's like... I forgot that this cave is so darn complicated. Oh yeah, and there's this big open area here, right? Hey, candy bar. Let's get another one going. Almost used a match there by accident. Thought there was a corpse here, but I guess, yeah, that would be him. Or that would be his bag. We're a little overweight here. So I think there's another little nook here. Yeah. So we won't bring all this wood, but coal in this game is really important because, I mean, so late game in Quonset, what I'm going to need to do is stockpile huge quantities of coal in order to survive the nights. You just need that temperature. I think it can drop down to negative 100 or so, I've heard. So I haven't actually experienced that, but yeah, there were nights in my test run where it got insanely cold. So we're gonna just police up all the coal and we'll dump it at the entrance. It may be a sleep here situation. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the radio tower, but we'll just see. Should have taken that piece of meat with me. A little presumptuous to leave it behind, but okay, so I'm gonna say this is, oh no, not quite. It's dark outside. Here's a little antechamber. Oh wow, twisty and turny one. Okay, there's the exit. So let's make a little, oh yeah, I better make it a bit further in because it starts too far in. Tell you what, let's heat up our ratio again. I'm trying to think with thirst this level. I can't remember on Interloper. I think you can sleep for at least 8 hours. Not 7 like Dead Man. Okay. Tell you what, it's definitely nighttime, guys. Trying to get some decent torches out of this thing. It sucked. Okay, let's drop some stuff here. So I'm gonna drop the fur. Let's drop a bunch of coal, a couple of reclaimed. Okay, that's pretty good. We're really tired though, eh? Okay, let's just go with it, guys. Let's just see what it's like outside. Blizzard. Yep. Why am I doing this, guys? I'm asking for trouble. Let's go back. We're gonna call it. That's it for the night. Yeah, they got us there. Just to get a little more water cooked here. Okay, guys, so that was the end of a pretty rough first day, I would say, but we did make some progress on a few things. But did I end up getting... Yeah, all I have is the wilderness kitchen. So let's say... Two liters, so that's 3 liters. 3 liters is a pretty good traveling amount. Let's do one of these, and let's go with kind of pushing the limits here, but okay, and then let's do the shaker. Okay, 3 liters, so that's good stuff. Might as well eat some of these cattails, get rid of them. Alright, so we're going to drink the water and put in 8 hours. I think 8 is safe. And let's hope we don't freeze. I actually don't know what's going to happen there. Yeah, this is actually pretty dangerous now that I think about it. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. It's a good thing I didn't... if I sleep there, I might take damage. Wow. So that's what they mean, guys, about interiors being cold. Look at that. Good thing I have all this fuel on me. One stick? Yikes. So yeah, there it is, guys. That's an example of the game. The modification to the game is caves don't... I don't think they get that interior... You know, caves with load screens don't get that cold. In a regular game, they're pretty much 100% safe once you have a sleeping bag. So yeah, it's real. The need for fuel is real on day 1.
Come on, come on. All right.
Let's use that fur for sure on this thing, man. Fur, boom, 2 hours. Okay, so let's get rid of this thing. Break that thing down. Okay, that's going to warm us right up. And do I have any? I could use a coal, but let's put 2 hours in. Eat all the candy. I'm probably going to need to use a coal. I should have used it anyway. I'm thinking actually coal, like, you know, you might as well actually save it. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to use one though. There it is. So let's do another 2 hours. Alright, so it's fully daylight, end of day 1, beginning of day 2. It's a punishing first day, 58% condition, and frostbite. Sweet. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow.